I've been with this school from conception, from the very, very beginning when we started in Father English school, and the state came in and said, no, we can't have it in here, you need to find a building. They got to Mill Street, and I've been with them ever since. I've watched this school give birth. I've watched it produce twins and triplets and any other number that goes beyond that. I've watched them. We've expanded. When we came to the process of getting the expansion, I was like, oh my God, yes, we can get more kids, more kids. I have 4. My daughter, my first daughter, she was the first graduating class from Paterson Charter School. And I must say, she is 25 years old right now, doing good. My second daughter graduated from here. My third daughter graduated from here. And all 3 of them are in college. And my 4th is going into 10th grade. And believe me, he's gonna graduate from here too. He's going straight to college. Piggyback on these parents about preparation.
9th grade.
Preparation.
Yes.
I can't even talk about preparation. They go way beyond the preparation. They have Saturdays, they have call-ins, they have teachers make the time to have the kids to come in and give them the work. And when the teachers give the work, hey, we see the results.
Right.
Because Dr. Bertellli will tell you, the scores are like, woo, they go up. They go up. So I am ecstatic. I am waiting for the approval of the expansion. I'm waiting because I know that 13 kids, some of my kids are in there that I've taught. I'm a preschool teacher.
Yep.
And I've been sending them from the time I knew this school even existed.
Yep.
So I know this school is going to excel. And Mr. Reisel, you're going to have your preschool. You're going to have your all the pieces that's needed. And we are going to make the difference here in Paterson. If it takes us, and only us, to make it, we're going to do it. With your help. Help.
I think one of the things you said about the K-12 too, and was implied in your answer, is stability.
Yes.
Man, kids are challenged everywhere, every day, by instability, by things changing, and it's social, it's familial, it's on TV, it's on the internet. Like, we're challenged every day, and when they come to a place where there is stability and kindness and accountability, kids respond to that.
Yes.
They just do. We don't like it all the time, right? You know, when we were in school, right? We didn't always like it. You know, I remember having my 5th grade teacher, and all through like kindergarten through 4th grade, I got all A's. I went to 5th grade, and I handed in my first essay to my teacher, and it came back, and it was a C+. So I went to see her. I was a wise ass back then too. So I went to see her after school, and I said, Mrs. Madison, this can't be right. Like, I got a C. Like, I forgot that. And she said, Mr. Christie, I've heard about you. She said, you're the guy supposed to get all the A's. She said, well, you won't get A's in my class. You better get working. And I mean, that 5th grade year was brutal. She knew that I had more in me than I was given, and that other people were giving me a free pass. And she wasn't gonna do it. And here's the definition of, or at least one definition of a great teacher. That was my 5th grade teacher. Maybe I saw her a few times between 6th grade and 12th grade, and nothing after. About 3 weeks after I was elected governor, I got a letter at home with a Texas return address that I didn't recognize. So I opened up the letter, and it was a name that I didn't recognize. She put her name and the address, and she said, Dear Governor-elect Christie, you may not remember my name because I've gotten remarried, but I am Mrs. Madison. And she said, and you appear to be the big talking, dark-haired young man who I had to straighten out in the 5th grade. And she said, I saw you on CNN last week getting elected governor, and I have to say, you turned out okay. I'm proud of you. And I mean, so think about that, right? I was in the 5th grade in 1973-ish. 73, 74?
Ish.
Something like that. I'm trying to remember. It's like 73, 74. This is 2009. It's 35 years later. That woman remembered, and she took the time to write me a note. Engaged,
Yes.
caring,
Yes.
right? That's the best of teachers. And Carol, what you're saying, I think is absolutely true. You need my help.
Yes, I do.
I get it. I'm giving it, and I'll continue to give it, and I'll continue to speak up for this movement and for what you're doing. But you also said, if it's up to only us, well, it shouldn't be up to only you, but it is up to you.
Right
You
now
already
it
know
is.
that, and you
Yes.
own it, right? I can tell from the way you're talking, you own it, right? So the fact is that we've got to stand up, not for any one particular school.
Yes.
We got to stand up for what this school represents,
Exactly.
which are the results.
Yes.
The results of your child going to college, the results of your children going to college. And the fact that whether you're a 2-parent family, a 1-parent family, no matter how many hours you're working in, you're going to school on top of it and all the rest. Well, the school needs to recognize that, and this school does. And so they say, okay, you're not going to be home every minute of every day to be able to say, is the reading done? Where's the book report? Did you do your geometry? Right? And I saw Mary Pat, my wife, is now staying at home. She had worked for all these years. I'm losing that income too. That's why I'm very sensitive to the millions thing now. Because the big casualty of me running for president was she took time off from work when I was running for president, and then I lost. And people think, well, the thing I really lost was being president. No, she decided, you know, I like not working. And like 2 weeks after we dropped out of the race, I said to her, so when are you going to go back to work? And she said, oh, I didn't tell you, I'm not going back. She goes, I think the kids, we have a 15-year-old and a 13-year-old, and she said, I think the kids really need me at home. I'm going to stay home. I'm nervous, brother. I am nervous because that's a lot of money she's leaving on the table. But I listened to her the other day, and she's trying to get the kids to do work over the summer to get ready for the fall.
Yes, yes.
Our son has trouble with math. He is taking geometry in the fall. She's worried. So she went onto this website she found called the Khan Academy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And poor Patrick is doing geometry this summer. Right now, I was getting dressed for work 2 days ago, and I heard her saying to him, Patrick, turn off the TV and get to the kitchen table where we're doing the geometry. We're getting it done now so that you can go out and play later, but it's got to get done now. Now, I know how hard it was for her to get him to do it when she was there. When you're not there, what are the chances that Patrick's going to go, hey, you know, I got a few free minutes here. Forget Sports Center. I'm gonna get on the Khan Academy website. Like, you know, right? But schools like this understand that challenge and the challenge to parents. Whether you're a 2-parent family or a 1-parent family, everybody's working hard. Everybody's putting in long hours, and we need the support here to back us up so that our kids can do better.
Yes.
And we know if we challenge them, that most kids will do better.
Yes.
But they need to be challenged by us and by them. So it's not just you, but it starts with you.
Yes.
And for us, we do this stuff together, we're gonna be able to expand the school. But what's more important is what this gentleman brought up, which I think is the best point of the day, which is why is it that we accept any less anyplace else? We can't, and we shouldn't. And if we see a model that works, we should do it.